Hello everyone, this is Vincenzo and welcome to a new video. In this video I want to show you a 3 minutes Blitz game I played in February, and it was a very nice game because my opponent tried to attack me, but then his attack backfired and I managed to attack back. So the accuracy was very low from both sides, but this was a 3 minutes game without increment, so you can imagine time travel and all the stuff. Okay, I'm going to show you the game. It was not a very long game, but it had 22 moves. Okay, my opponent started with d4, I went knight f6, maybe I wanted to play an Indian game. My opponent played this variation, who is very unusual, I think. I don't see this knight c3 move a lot. And now I went d5, my opponent went bishop g5. This is like Jobava London, but with the bishop in a Trompowsky position. So very peculiar position. I developed my bishop. My opponent moved the queen with a clear intention of castling queenside. And I played e6. My opponent played h3 as low move, and here I strike in the center. My opponent does the same, but on the king side, so I slide my bishop back, and now my opponent goes forward, so I attack the bishop. It wasn't the best move, apparently taking was the best move, but I wanted to make some room for my bishop and also attack the bishop at the same time. My opponent stepped back, and here I develop my knight, applying more pressure on the d-pawn. My opponent does the same, develops the knight, and here this is like a French move, but there is no pawn on e5. So here my opponent castled, and I missed the win. Yeah, but I just wanted to castle too and bring my king to safety. Now my opponent attacked, and here I find the right move, which is knight e4. My opponent took, and here I took with the pawn, but I don't really know why, because it makes no sense to open up my opponent's d-file, and yeah, he's got a battery, so it makes no sense. But I did. So my opponent took, I took back with the bishop, and here, yeah, allowing a check, and moving my king was forced, so now my opponent wants to attack me. Here I played this move, which is losing to g takes h6. So a very hard move to find, because my opponent would have sacrificed my queen, their queen in this line to win the queen back. Yeah, but this is very hard to find, g takes h6. So my opponent took, I took, obviously, and here, yeah, this was the key point, because my opponent didn't want to lose their queen, so they took the pawn, but this was mate in 5, and yeah, as you can see, now I am the one who's attacking, because I play bishop e3 check, my opponent blocks, I take, my opponent moves to d1, which is very, both moves are mate in 3, but every normal person will play this move, I believe. So I give another check, my opponent moves the king, and here comes the sacrifice. It's not even a great move, not even brilliant, but yeah, it is a very nice move because you sacrifice the rook to keep the king in the middle, then you deliver a check, and this is checkmate. So yeah, a very nice move because my opponent castled first on the queenside, and he started to play very aggressively. He started attacking me, but then I managed to find some good moves, and the attack backfired here in this position. So when you are attacking, be always careful to calculate that your attack is working, and if it isn't working, try to play more safe, more positional, and be careful. Yeah, don't be too aggressive if there is no continuation. And yeah, I found the mating sequence with a very nice sacrifice, and then a checkmate. I hope you enjoyed this game. If you did, please give a like, leave a comment if you want, and see you in the next video.